Hello, Raptors, and welcome back to the letter. Welcome back, guys. So, without me rambling about any other things, let's get directly into the game. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. I want to see how this turns out, guys. It's getting really interesting. Especially spooky at the same time. But I'm really loving this series right now. Right, this is preposterous. My main argument is, what sort of man complains about a beautiful woman being friendly with them? It seems logical in my head, but the moment I try to say it, it starts to fall apart.
Yes, it is. Unwanted advances don't make me feel macho or anything like that.
Macho, guys. Look at my guns. You can't see anything under this, but I have guns, guys. No, actually, I don't. I'm a skinny bastard. Alright.
I'm not here to argue morals or ethics, Miss Wright. I think I have more than enough for the interview, if that's fine with you.
Okay.
I may be starting to overstay my welcome.
Zachary is upset. I feel deflated. And things were going so smoothly too. I ended up pushing too hard just when I thought I might have found myself a good friend. I'm not sure if I feel awful because I'm not getting what I want, or because I was just compared to the pigs I so despise.
You're not even going to let me apologize.
You're not a bad person, Hannah. Just
what?
Because I really am sorry.
Aww.
People won't always be how you want them to be. And apology accepted.
Hey.
But I really do need to go. A friend of mine is expecting me and it's getting late.
It's Isabella.
Will you visit again? I will be asking for copies of those photographs.
Yeah, sure. I'll make you a copy.
Okay, his tone doesn't seem that... He doesn't sound that excited as he was before, guys. I don't know. Oh yeah, and sorry about the bad mic quality that in my previous video. I don't know what happened, but I managed to get around the settings, which took me around an hour to do. I was like, what the hell is happening to my mic? I don't want this to happen, and I found out a way. I found out a way to do it, and I did it. And I got it right, and I'm happy. I'm proud of myself. Yay.
That would be much appreciated. I'll ask Johans to see you out.
I feel sick to my stomach as I watch Zachary leave. It is silly to be upset over falling out with a man who was only a few hours ago a complete stranger to me. That doesn't excuse my boorish behavior at all, and it doesn't make that ill feeling any better. Idle about, I stare into space, unsure how I feel. And I just stay a good while, just standing there until the sun sets in the horizon. Disheartened, I proceed back into the mansion for supper. Yep, things are gonna get pretty bad at night. That's definitely what's gonna happen right now. Entering the dining hall because so much confusion. It's dark. For a moment I thought the electric work is not up to par. But that clearly is not the case, as every other room is bright with artificial light. Finding the light switch is a monumental task, considering the size and my familiarity with the room. To make matters worse, the darkness grants the room a different atmosphere, eerie and frightening. It takes longer than I thought to find the switch, something that will have to be rectified later on. My skin starts to prickle, and there is a distinct feeling of me being watched. Oh, you get a feeling right now? Right now? How about the feelings you got, like when the ghost was trying to kill you, like literally? It unsettles me and only spurs me on my search. And when I do get open the lights, there is a hiss.
I'll turn the lights down, woman!
Look, you sack of shit! You scared the shit out of me. There, at the end of the hall, is my beloved husband with his face in one hand and a glass of wine in the other. At least I'm assuming it's wine. It looks like apple juice. Perhaps I can let go if it's only one glass of wine. Could be apple juice. Just saying. Could be apple juice. However, I can feel myself go livid after seeing the toxic green liquid gleam mockingly at me.
Luke, what? Are you drinking absinthe?
Absinthe?
You know what the doctor said. Absinthe, Luke.
Absinthe, Luke. What does absinthe mean? I don't know.
Are you actively trying to kill yourself? Because if you are, we can just hit you with a bloody car.
True that. That's another way to kill you.
Honeybee, Buttercup, not too loud, please. Besides, it's Lelouch, not too strong. Just hair of the dog that bit me. Helps with the hangover, dearest.
So, let me get this straight. Booze helps with a hangover. That's the first I've heard that, right? That's the first I've heard that. And I don't know what that is. What that, the green thing is. It could be apple juice for all I know. Yeah.
You drank? When?
This morning, love. Don't be mad. I just needed a few drinks, having to deal with those simpletons. And maybe I had one too much.
Okay.
You don't see me whinging about you leaving me to handle them on my own.
Sure.
I had to attend the photo shoot and interview with Luxury Living. You know that.
While my wife is away, let's drink as much as I can, cause sky's the limit, huh? Drink as much as you can, and to get rid of the hangover, drink more booze. Don't actually do that, guys. That's bad.
Let's not make this about me, Luke. This is about you and your drinking problem and...
Zachary.
Oh, I don't know, Hannah, darling. What if my drinking problem, as you like to call it, is linked to you?
Whoa there, husband. Husband, you need to take it down a notch.
If we think about it that way, this discussion is about you. That was pretty mean of you, leaving me alone to do all the work like that.
Oh, really? But yeah, he's half right.
You can't use the interview as an excuse either, honey. I was informed the moment your little interview was done.
Oh, little interview. You know about that, huh?
So, what was it then, What were you doing?
Nothing. Nothing. I did do nothing. Tell him the truth. I was tending the gardens. I'll say I'm going to tell him the truth, because why not?
I was talking with Zachary, the photographer for Luxury Living.
Yeah. I have no reason to tell lies. It's not like I'm guilty of anything. But as Luke's expression turns, he makes me feel like I actually am to blame for something. Well, I was moving my hips in front of him, but he doesn't know that. Shh, guys. Shh. Do not tell Luke anything. Shh. Hush. He has a way of making me blare with just a look. That had really struck me when we first met years
That
ago.
giant Negro?
Whoa.
You were having a secret meeting behind my back and it was with him?
It was with him?
What are you implying?
I'm implying nothing. I'm just worried. You know better than to trust those media types, Buttercup. He must have been really friendly to occupy your time like that.
Really now.
But all he's looking for is his next big headline.
Well, I think he pretty much got his big next headline in the garden. That's forever burnt in his memories.
He's a photographer for an interior design magazine.
And in the house.
Doesn't matter. You let one little thing slip, one wrong move, and it'll blow up in the telly in the morning. He'll go to his journalist friends to gossip and make a quick quid.
Hey, don't speak about Zachary like that. He's not like that. His eyes were the first thing I noticed about him. They were like nature, the grass and the trees, wonderful and breathtaking. Now as I look at him, they're nothing but the same shade of green as the bloody damn drink in his hand.
He was a perfect gentleman, Luke.
Sure.
I can't say the same for you as of recent.
Excuse me again?
Excuse you
We're talking
too.
about you, Hannah.
No. I am pretty sure we were talking about you and your drinking problem, Luke, right?
Hangover forgotten during the course of his little spat, the man jumps to his feet and sits. It looks like he's barely stopping himself from throwing the nearest thing he can find.
Oh, it is not a problem. I can stop whenever I want.
Sure, stop right now.
And even if it was, I think you can very well stay out of it, as it only affects my own kidneys or liver or whatever the bloody hell that shite pollutes.
Whatever that. Liver. For your information, guys. Alcohol affects liver. Was it smoking that affects the liver? It's either alcohol or smoking. It's either those two. I don't know. Forget.
Whatever aftermath that occurs because of your little chit-chat with the Negro affects the both of us, however.
Do not say that.
Look, Luke. Nothing will happen. You have to relax. It was just a friendly chat.
Okay, Hannah, you're not being completely honest here.
Well, now I think I'm getting jealous. Or I would be if it weren't for this damn headache.
Maybe you should drink more.
Maybe you should go and sleep.
Maybe.
Supper is spent in silence with nothing but the occasional sound of silverware. The grand feast has been served, well grander and than usual anyways, most likely due to Luke's complaint of stress. Oh my god, that looks amazing. Is that a fillet? A bass fillet? A platter of native oyster for starters and a trench of turbot with purple sprouting broccoli. Ugh. Lemon, capers and anchovy sauce for mains. Oh boy, this is making me hungry right now. I can't... Oh, I need food. To finish it all off, black tea and golden syrup sponge pudding with mustard. Sponge pudding with mustard. Great delicacy, guys. But when our appetites are appeased and the plates are clearly awake, Luke stands, kisses me goodnight, and leaves me to stare at my half-empty cup. Lonely in the lull of night, I sit in the house too big and too empty for an welcoming. Even if it's warm-toned and homely decor, it feels cold. There is no need for tears, however. I know I can get through this like every other obstacle I have faced before. This is a minor setback, what I hope will be a long and a happy life. This reminds myself at this place is for Luke, and for our future children fills me with a renewed vigor. What is that noise? That noise is so discomforting. I thought it was coming out of my room. It looks like someone is having a cry already. That scared the tits out of me. The wailing is far away and muffled. Yet at the same time, it shakes me to me very core as I hear it. As if its suffering is just standing right beside me. Oh boy, this is gonna get so spooky, and I'm ready. I know I'm ready for it, but I'm still gonna get spooked. I don't know why. That's the thing with me. Hearing it sends a chill down my spine and makes my skin prickle with goosebumps. Who's that? Yeah. Curiosity sinks in as I follow the sorrowful sound into the kitchen. And into the wine cellar hatch. Oh boy, this is gonna get... This took a turn for the worst.
Hello? Is anybody down there?
I don't think you should be screaming that into a heller's satch, Hannah. I think you should get the fuck out of there. Seriously, woman. I'm curious and concerned, but there's no way I'm going down in the dark and humid underground. I'm not as enthusiastic as Luke, who considers himself as quite the connoisseur. Pretty sure that's how I say it. However, I also can't bring myself to go back with this racket going on. It's one of the household helps. They will surely need some talking. After all, this wouldn't be the first time I've gone and found one of the maids sobbing their eyes out over one thing or the other. As professional as our staff are, they are still human. My pose is killing me. I need to get a chair. More often than not, it was either Johannes or I'd calm them down, who would help them figure out how to go on about things. Unfortunately, I'm not in high spirits right now, so I'm not as wholly benevolent. I don't know. I don't know. Fine. Even I couldn't get this thing out of my brains if I don't open the hatch. I need to get this sound out of my brain. Open the hatch. I may not be going down, but there's no point of talking through closed doors. Or hatches in this case. Jump scare, get ready for that, guys. This thing refuses to budge at first until there is a soft click and it easily swings free. As I lift up the hatch and look down into the cellar, a sense of uneasiness washes over me. Yeah, that's the same jump scare that happened a while ago. I mean, in the last in episode 11, and I'm gonna get spooked again, and you guys get to watch it. It's suffocating. And as I look down, it feels like as it is looking back at me. I worry that something will suddenly pull me into the deep. I can hear whispering. Why did you read the letter? You shouldn't have read the letter from Isabella. That's what I'm saying. Why? Just why? Oh, the things I do for you guys. Calling for me. She wants me. Needs me. She wants me to drown me, pull me down, suffocate me in her embrace until I sink into the bottom. Bottom? Can we give her the idea? Can we just give her cupcakes and leave? That's another option we could do, giving her cupcakes and leave. There's that ambience we all love and adore. Same music we all love and adore as well. Ambience and music. She's calling to me from in there, isn't she? And do I want to help? I do. I don't. But the shadow is starting to creep out, and feeling of apprehension keeps me in place. Already it paints the room in darker light. Okay, I guess we're okay then. I was freaking out over nothing. But I don't still like the purple smoke coming in the kitchen from where I can only hope is a stew or something cooking in the utensils over there. There's a hook in my stomach as well, but this time it doesn't pull me back. Instead it pulls me forward. There's a lurching sensation, and the feeling that follows after is hard to explain. It feels like I'm watching myself from the sidelines, a spectator to my audience, or lack thereof. I will myself to snap out of this dreaded feeling, to move, to do anything except stare at myself. And for a moment I see the look of fear in my own face. I'm back in my body, but the hook in my stomach is no longer the only one. These hooks are everywhere, tearing and pulling at my skin, flesh and bones. They pull at me in a weird direction, and it hurts. It hurts so much, but I can't bring myself to scream out.
Help me.
The sudden pop-up animation scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that's bad. M. Why? Oh boy. Oh shit. X. I thought that was O. That was supposed to be a 0. I didn't even know. I'm a dumbass. Okay. I wake from a deep slumber. It takes a while with that fog that has settled in my head and with that heavy limbs. But soon enough I managed to look around. I'm in our bedroom already, though I do not recall going here. Luke slumbers beside me, looking peacefully and angelic. It doesn't matter. I'm safe and I feel better than ever. Tomorrow better days will come. October 28th, Friday. Luke is already gone by the time I rise. And there isn't a single hide nor hair of him to be found, and trying to call him on this mobile is best, as it only goes straight to his voicemail. That's twice in a row he's gone on me. That's twice on a row he's gone on me. And for him to disappear today of all days is a very bit upsetting because of what's to come. Alright guys, that's all the time I have for this episode. We will come back in the next episode. That's what I meant to say, episode. We'll come back in the next episode to see what's going on with Hannah and her ghost following her all around the cellar and in the house. I hope we get to see what unfolds with all the other characters as well. So that being said, guys, thank you all for the love and support. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Peace.
Legends never die.